Position to be the number 9 ranked team in their regular season finale, and he's going to throw the ball on the first snap of the game, and he hits Malachi Fields out on the right flat for a 10-yard gain and another.
He is pushing the ball down the field with the best of them.
He will hand the ball off to his Heisman Trophy candidate tailback Jeremiah Love, who gets a couple yards and then gets driven backwards. His Stanford defense coming off a really nice performance.
Going to hang with the Fighting Irish tonight.
Big underdog Stanford is in this game. Love gets another carry, bounces off one would-be tackler, and then gets swarmed and driven backwards. Maybe got to the line of scrimmage. Carr is going to take the snap and hand it off to Love. Right side run, nice cut, and Love gets stopped, I believe, right at the line to gain. They're going to say first down. And a lot of that. And Carr's going to rush up to the line, take the snap, try to sneak it, and I don't know. Maybe a last push got him there. Initially, I don't think he got it, but they're going to spot him for. Colin Wright is not going to play tonight. They do bring an extra rusher. Carr is going to step up and go down. Oh, that was that blitzer, I think, Jay Green from the outside, his safety spot, and equally no gain on that first down play. 2nd and 10. Love in the backfield. They'll give it to Jeremiah Love. Right side run. There's that patented spin move. Man, I mean, he uses the spin move, not just. That's different. 3rd and 2 for Notre Dame. Love's going to get it again straight ahead, and there goes Love. And finally brought down inside the 25 at the 20. Maybe a touchdown.
Otherwise, he's going to make a game-breaking play for the end zone.
Mitchell Eber sort of held on for dear life. Love straight ahead. Jeremiah Love, what a move. Inside the 5, down to the 3. More great. Stanford's defense has actually been really good, but Notre Dame's so hard to stop down here. Love is going to go down on 1st and goal. Maybe fell forward and got a yard. Anthony Franklin led the way from the defense
against the Fighting Irish.
Frank Reich told us one of the keys to this game, make them kick some field goals. Love into the end zone, touchdown. No field goal here. Notre Dame takes the opening drive of the game and goes down the field to punch it in. Another touchdown for Jeremiah Love.
In his case for the Heisman Trophy.
Eric Schmidt will attempt the point after. These have gotten a little more routine for Notre Dame. But as far as the kicking game goes, the Irish aren't taking playoff spots. Elijah Brown and the Stanford offense on the field for the first time, and a handoff to the running back Cole Tabb, and he gets a couple of yards. Elijah Brown, the redshirt freshman, who
toughest test yet against this vaunted Notre Dame defense.
Under center, a little jet sweep. Bryce Farrell is going to get the carry, and Notre Dame was ready for that. Gain of just a yard, so right away 3rd down coming up for the Cardinal. Big news for State.
We'll see if they can keep the drive going here on 3rd down.
Notre Dame, a very good pass rush team. They bring some pressure. Brown throws it. It's incomplete. Trying to hit C.J. Williams. And Notre Dame, after the touchdown drive on offense. Long ago that Stanford was one of the top programs in the country. Notre Dame with a 7-0 lead. Play fake. C.J. Carr throws, and it's knocked down. Incomplete. Good play on the ball there. Intended for face-on. Carr maybe changing something before the snap. Is going to hand it off to Love, who will try to turn the corner. Another spin move from Jeremiah Love. Even though it only got him maybe a couple extras. Stanford again showing some pressure from the outside. And they'll bring that pressure. Carr across the middle. Pass complete right at midfield and enough for a first down. Will Pauling made the catch. Gain of 7.
Good pickup for the Fighting Irish.
Price stays in the game alongside Carr. Play fake to Price. Carr is going to step up and run. And Carr, kind of a half slide, gets dragged down.
There's not any 2 touchdowns on the season to just 6 interceptions.
2nd down and 3. They'll swing it out left side. Price with a block in front. Price inside the 35, inside the 30. Finally, Clay Patterson. 1st and 10, Notre Dame. Already leading 7-0. Price right side, and Price. And again, that's something both Love and Price do so well. There wasn't a whole lot there. 3-yard gain.
Well, God, full running back as well.
2nd down and 7 for Notre Dame. Price behind Carr, gets it, straight ahead run. And Price is just hard to bring down. 3 more yards inside the 25
in this ball game.
3rd down and 4. Price will get it again. Price changes direction, and he gets tackled and maybe got a yard. So this will be a good test of whether or not Marcus. 4th down and 3 for Notre Dame. Carr in the pocket. Has time. Swings it out. Price caught. 1st down and more inside the 10. And dragged out of bounds at about 1st and goal with Price alongside C.J. Carr. And Price broke 1 tackle. Inside the 5 and all the way down to the 2-yard line. Ready, I mean, you could imagine they could be wearing down this Stanford defense. Price straight ahead and fighting for the goal line. Touchdown, Notre Dame. Well, they have hardly thrown the ball. A couple of those little screen passes.
There's no secret to how Notre Dame wants to play this football game. The ball's going to stay on the ground. They're going to play with physicality and attitude against Stanford.
Extra point is up and good. What a start. They're down 14-0. They need something positive on offense. Elijah Brown will throw across the middle, and there's something positive. Stanford's first down. The tight end Sam Roush with his first.
Erica and Adon Schuler having a fantastic season. Last year, a freshman All-American.
That pass from Brown out of the short right flat intended for Roush. Incomplete. It'll be 2nd down and 10.
See on 1st and 2nd down with his offense have to get positive yards.
A nice run straight ahead for Cole Tabb. Gain of 5 on 2nd down out to the 44-yard line with 3rd and 5.
Notre Dame showing pressure. Who can win for Stanford?
Pressure comes. Brown's throwing deep and incomplete. Man, he had C.J. Williams open, but he missed him. So it's 4th and 5. And who beat Virginia Tech. What a comeback for SMU here in Northern California. Jadarian Price still in the game as the tailback gets a yard on 1st down.
Really like what defensive coordinator Andy
this year. Defensive coordinator Chris Ash has to be happy. His team has done it again. C.J. Carr got rid of it. And an incomplete pass to avoid the sack. Arm looked like it was coming forward. It'll be 3rd and 9. Lopsided in favor of Notre Dame. You're right. Stanford needs a stop here. Carr with time now rolling. Back to his left, still looking downfield, and he's going to kind of loft it up there. A spectacular punt. James Rendell, and they fake it! And a beautifully executed fake down the left sideline, inside the 20, and the speed all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Notre Dame.
You're going to see nobody for Stanford has any clue that he might get this football. Just absolutely wide open. Does a great job out in the open field to make one. He said he is our Swiss Army knife.
Called him our closer on defense. Comes in to make plays to put games away. They're using the closer in the 2nd quarter. Wow.
42 seconds left.
All right, keep us posted on that one. That's a big game for a lot of reasons. Number 1, SMU fighting for a spot in the ACC championship game. They'd be 1 win away from this drive for Stanford, down 21-0. Elijah Brown play fake is going to dump it to a tight end. And a nice play for Stanford. That's Benji Blackburn, 1st down Cardinal.
Great job at Stanford.
Irvin alongside Brown in the backfield. Play fake. Brown in the pocket. Lots of time, and he just airmails Bryce Farrell. Man, that one came out sort of funny for Elijah Brown. Just SMU, a ranked team. Stanford beat Cal last week 31-10 on this field. Handoff right side run for a gain of maybe 3. That'll be 3rd down for Stanford. Defensive lineman almost made contact. Jumping off sides. Got back. Brown across the middle. That one is caught. And a nice little effort there at the end of the play to get to midfield. Stanford 1st down. Now you got Champ Hampton in the backfield. And he hasn't had much action this year. But with no Micah Ford, he'll get a carry. Gain of a yard, maybe 2.
I know it hasn't looked very pretty. 21.
Yeah. Roush in motion. Brown with pressure coming. Gets hit and incomplete. Trying to hit Farrell across the middle.
Be interested to see if they tighten things up and play some man here on 3rd and 9.
Pressure comes and a pass caught. Nice catch. Caden High, but not anywhere close to enough for a first down. Now Stanford is in Notre Dame. 7 for Stanford. The running back Tab in motion. Pressure comes up the middle and a pass incomplete. Stanford wanted the penalty flag. Leonard Moore, one of the best takes over 1st and 10. And young C.J. Carr with the Irish leading big down the right sideline, incomplete. Some hand fighting there. Fields the intended target. So good info from Stormy. 2nd down and a handoff straight ahead. Aeneas Williams with a nice carry to midfield.
Expected to be.
Handoff. Williams straight ahead. Williams breaks through. 1st down inside the 40 down to the 38. Gain of 10.
I'll tell you what.
1st and 10. Over the top. Carr has Williams open catch inside the 15.
This is in trail mode, and it's an easy throw and catch for the Irish.
Williams handoff right side. Williams, man, the 3rd string back for Notre Dame. Very impressive drive for him. Gain. Williams gets the ball and gets driven to the turf. Nice tackle there by Hunter Barth. It'll be 3rd down.
It was an excellent job.
Receiver in motion. Carr will throw, and the pass is caught, and then a broken tackle inside the 5. The big tight end Reardon will make it 1st and goal. Notre
tight end and let him go to work.
Now it's goal to go. Williams straight ahead, and touchdown Notre Dame.
So we've really been shown off lately.
Extra point up and good. And for Notre Dame, final offense hasn't been real good either for Stanford. Add that up and you got a 4-touchdown deficit. Handoff on 1st down to Tab for a gain of 3. 1st and 10 Stanford. Brown will throw and knocked away. Leonard Moore again. And here comes a flag on this one. Handoff. Tab will get to the 45 and gain just a couple yards.
Listen, Frank Reich is a great offensive mind. Receivers, creates some motion, bunches and stacks.
Brown on 3rd down, over the top, incomplete. Again, just absolutely zero separation.
If you line up stationary.
So after the penalty, Stanford going for it. Brown in the pocket. Will throw. He hits his man. Caught. C.J. Williams. 1st down across the formation. Inside the 40. Down to the end of the play. He looked a little hurt. So he's off the field. But Stanford converts. Tab with the carry. And trying to fight his way forward. Running yards have been tough to come by with no Micah Ford tonight for Stanford. Stanford on 2nd down. Handoff straight ahead. Tab bounces it right side, then cuts it forward and gets close. Maybe. Jalen Stroman with the tackle.
It's against a really good Notre Dame defender. Does an excellent job of capturing that edge.
Now helps the Cardinal push forward and get another 1st down.
I like that.
Problem is the formula for them starting to kick in. Down 4 touchdowns, but their best drive of the night right here. It'll be 2nd down after a gain of 2.
Well,
this is Champ Hampton with the carry, and he gets just a yard. Well, I mean, look,
yesterday comes down to turnovers and making some big plays offensively.
3rd and 7, and no penalty flag thrown. Intended for Caden High. There was some contact there with Devontae Smith. All right, good snap and hold, and the kick is on the way, and it is good. Well, you're down 28-0. Some people might say. Carr is going to throw on 1st down, and a good open field tackle as Fields makes the catch.
How about the toughness and leadership Just shows how much his teammates mean to him and what this game means.
2nd down and 6. And another completion out on the left side to Raritan, the tight end. At the 30, it'll be 3rd down. That's a good tease. Jeremiah Love, he gets swarmed. So on 3rd down, they hand it to Love, who's back in the game. And clock is going to stop. I don't know if well, let's see if Stanford could somehow get some more points on the board. Elijah Brown, the Stanford freshman quarterback, incomplete on the first throw of the drive.
It's a big opportunity down here. Great opportunity for the Cardinal.
Brown pressured, throws, and that one is caught, but a great open field tackle. Caden High was dragged to the turf by Devontae Smith.
Dynamic pass rusher for the Fighting Irish.
He has been quiet. Brown on 3rd down. Throws into coverage, and it looked like it was intercepted. Leonard Moore, man, he is so good.
He's put that on display time and time again tonight.
So now Notre Dame with a chance to get some points on the board. Carr out of the open. Nice move. Gets tackled inside the 40 at about the 39-yard line.
For a touchdown down the field on a big post. Normally something C.J. Carr sees.
He'll throw on 2nd down. That one's incomplete. That'll stop the clock with 56 seconds to go. 3rd and 4 coming up.
Manufacture a pass rush with pressure, twists, and stunts.
Throw across the middle, and that's caught for a 1st down. Nice delivery there. The tight end Ty Washington gain of 11. Irish on the move after the Moore interception. Carr throws right side. That one's caught. Inbounds, trying to get out of bounds, and he does. Malachi Fields, great effort there. Down to Carr. Time again. Going toward the end zone, and incomplete. With no penalty flag thrown, intended for Pauling with Jay Green in coverage.
Really nice coverage.
Raritan. Pressure got picked up. The slant delivered perfectly for a Notre Dame 1st down. There's Faison inside the 15. Timeout Fighting Irish. Season. They'd like to just get a touchdown here. They're going for the end zone, and it is caught. No, out of bounds. Fields snatched it, but ruled out of bounds. Alongside C.J. Carr. Instead, they're going to throw across the middle, incomplete, trying to hit the tight end. Raritan, but knocked away. Hunter Barth has been all over the 4-man rush for Stanford. Carr throws it short. Price with the catch. Made a man miss. Price, end zone, touchdown. What a move by Jadarian Price. Touchdown at the end of the half for the Fighting Irish. Kick is up and good.
This is what you love to see.
He's the Heisman candidate. He's the guy who gets all the highlights and the headlines. And Jadarian Price has just stuck around this program to play in that running back room, which might be the most tied. I think it is.